The following is an exclusive presentation of Jesup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
Well, we're going to talk band this morning, Bob. Who's our special guest this morning?
Got the band director in with, I guess, the band, Mr. President, is that correct? Yep. Go ahead and introduce yourself, and I think they got a fundraising event to talk about.
We got a big concert coming up, a festival, right?
Yes.
Hold on, let me get your mic cut on first. All right, introduce yourself.
Hey, this is Deshaun McGee, high school band director.
You're the director of the band there at Wayne County High School. Good morning, Deshaun. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm
All
doing
right.
good.
Yeah, you got that insulated blue vest on
Yes.
with a blue shirt with little white dots in it. Man, you looking good.
Well, I appreciate
you're
it.
styling.
I always try to set a standard for the
You try to set a standard for the students. Well, how are things going with the band program there at Wayne County High School now that the football season's over? What are y'all up to?
Well, so far we're getting ready for a couple of concerts coming up. I'm doing middle school as well. So Martha Puckett's concert is December 4th. That's going to be 7 o'clock. Wayne County High School. Arthur Williams' concert is coming up December 8th.
And what kind of concerts will those be?
Those are the middle school concerts. So those are the Christmas concerts.
Christmas concerts?
Yeah.
So once again, Martha Puckett is what date?
December 4th. And then Arthur Williams is going to be December 8th.
Okay.
Wayne County High School is going to be December 11th. And then we're also doing the parade, of course, on the 1st.
Okay.
And the wind ensemble is going to go and perform at Anderson Drive Baptist Church, which is a church that adopted the band this year.
They adopted the band?
They did.
How'd they do that?
They fed the band, and they were giving them treats and, doing things for them throughout the marching season.
So Anderson Drive Baptist Church?
Yeah, December 2nd. So y'all come on out that morning.
Okay.
We're going to do some playing there as well. And
well, tell us about the jazz concert that you were talking about out in the green room a little while ago.
Yeah, we are doing our first annual Dinner and Jazz.
Dinner and Jazz.
Exactly. Dinner and Jazz. That's going to be December 15th at the Commons area at the high school, starting at 7 p.m. And so with that, that's basically our big fundraiser. And we're actually going to have the Wayne County High School Jazz Band playing alongside with the Second Chance Jazz Band.
So Second Chance Band.
Yes.
Their horn section.
Yeah, they're going to play a set, and we're going to play a set, and it's going to be back and forth.
So it's going to be. So they're going to play some. The Wayne County Band's going to play some back and forth,
That's
not
right.
together, but separately, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then they'll probably sit in on us, and because they're professionals.
Oh,
so
yeah, they've been playing a long time. I mean, those guys. Some of those guys they're really up there. Kind of like me. And so that's pretty good. You got the youth there, Wayne County High School Jazz Ensemble. Now, when you say jazz ensemble, what instruments will we hear from Wayne County High School Band?
You'll hear all of the sax section. That's the alto, that's the tenor, and the bari sax. You'll hear from the trombones, and then also the trumpets.
Okay.
And then, of course, we have a rhythm section, which consists of a piano player, the drum set, bass guitar, and lead guitar.
Okay, bass and lead, and then of course you'll have the horns there from Second Chance Band. Will they have just their horn players there?
They'll have their whole band.
Oh, they'll have their whole band.
Yeah.
No singing, just playing.
Yeah, there's probably going to be some singing, too.
Oh, you're going to have some singing done by Second Chance, too, huh?
Yeah, we're going to have a dance floor for all those folks that want to get out and, dance and have a great little night. We consider this to be the ultimate date night here in Jesup.
It sounds like it.
Yes.
I mean, that is something else. So it's what's the official name of the event?
This Christmas, Night of Dinner and Jazz.
This Christmas, a night of dinner and jazz.
Yes.
Okay, introduce your guest this morning here.
And I have sitting to my right is Miss Rhonda Landon. She is our booster president over at Wayne County High School.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing, Rhonda? You
I'm
doing good? Good. Just staying warm in that nice sweater on there?
Trying to. It is cold out there this morning.
I'll wait till tomorrow morning. Okay, tell us what the fundraiser is about and how people go about getting tickets and coming to this jazz festival.
Well, Deshaun actually brought the idea to us. It's a fundraiser to help our band students that are traveling to Disney in May to perform at Disney. This is to help alleviate that cost for some of the parents. And what we did is we're going to have a 3-course meal served at each table.
And where?
at Wayne County High
The
School.
Commons area.
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to have it all set up and decorated. There will be a stage where the bands will be, and the sets are going to consist of the jazz band, and then Second Chance is going to do basically like a concert.
Okay.
And we're going to do it in 2 sets. We have the dinner part from 7 to 8, which you can purchase dinner tickets in advance for $25 from any band booster or Mr. McGee. You can just simply message us on our Facebook page or contact your student to get those tickets. They're $25 in advance. If we do not sell out, because we only have a select number of seats for dinner, they will be $35 at the door.
Okay.
Now with that, as he said, it's a date night. We are offering babysitting for free on site.
Oh, you are?
Will be, yes, we're going to
So
have
there'll be
food.
an area set up for the kids.
Yes, in the band room, we're going to have all the children in there with adult and some of our band students supervision. We're going to have a movie playing. We're going to have some crafts, some games and stuff for them to do to keep them occupied. That's free if you purchase a dinner ticket.
Okay.
And you can stay through the second set, which is pretty much just the concert, and the babysitting will still be included with
Okay.
that.
Now, so the dinner's from 7 to 8, give or take a few minutes.
Right.
And then the jazz part begins, I guess, with the Wayne County Band playing first. And then
Well, they're going to play
Second Chance?
both sets. They're going to play during dinner.
Oh, they're going to play during dinner.
Yes.
So you get that nice dinner music going while you're playing. Okay.
Absolutely. And then they're going to play again after dinner, where we're going to allow general admission to come in, because we know some people may just want to come hear the concert and not necessarily eat.
Okay, so that begins about 8 o'clock, give or take a
Yes.
few minutes. And are they separate tickets for that?
There is. Those are 10 in advance, 15 at the door.
So if you pay the $25 for the meal, you get the whole show.
Yes.
From 7 to what time do you think it'll be?
9 or to whenever they're done.
To around 9, whenever they're done. And for $25, you get the meal and the jazz music during the meal,
Yes.
and then the concert afterwards.
Correct.
And then if you just want to go to the concert and forget the meal, it's just $10. Is that right?
Correct. Unless if you buy your ticket in advance,
In
it's
advance.
$10.
Okay.
And we do offer babysitting for that as well, but there will be a $5 per child charge if you're coming just for general
Just for that.
admission.
Okay.
Yes.
Best thing to do is just pay $25 and get the whole meal.
Exactly.
Get the whole meal.
Absolutely. And it's a catered meal from Western Sizzlin'.
Mm-hmm.
We are going, like I said, it's a 3-course meal, so we're going to start with salad. Then you have a choice between baked chicken or a pasta dish, because we had some people ask for no meat.
Okay.
And then
So no
we
meat in the pasta, huh?
no meat in the pasta.
Okay, all right.
And then we will have green beans, macaroni and cheese, those awesome yeast rolls from Western Sizzlin'.
Oh, they're good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Love the yeast rolls.
And then we will also have a dessert. You'll have a choice between banana pudding and red velvet cake.
Two of my favorites, man. I just have to combine them together, you know?
Well, we can probably do that for you.
But this is coming up on, once again, December
December 15th.
15th, which is what night of the week?
It's a Saturday evening.
Saturday evening.
The kids get out from school on the 14th, so the parents can come out the 15th, kick off your holiday season perfectly.
Well, that works out good, because Scribbin's having their thing on the Christmas in the Park on the 14th, the Friday, and then this event is on Saturday the 15th.
Correct.
So it works out good.
Yes.
Yes, sir. This is good idea there, Sean. Good idea. Yes, sir. You get a gold star for this.
Oh, why, thank you. We already had some sponsors, too.
Yes,
You want to talk
All right,
about?
definitely want to talk about the sponsors. Go ahead.
We have 3 sponsors that have already come on board. We have Country Financial. We have Michael Long Agency and Neesmith Chevrolet. We are still accepting sponsors.
Okay.
They will be advertised on all of our advertisements, and every time we come on the radio to talk about it,
Okay.
they can get a sponsor table for $500, and they will get 8 seats at that table. It will be a front row table for the concert. They get dinner included the whole evening, and they get their name on the stage and all advertisements for that.
Well, sounds good. All right, great event coming up. It just sounds like a fun event. You got. Are you going to play Christmas selections in with this jazz?
Yeah, we're going to do some Christmas selections, and we're also going to do some not Christmas selections, so you can
Right,
get the
a
whole
little bit of both.
genre.
Yeah, I understand. So, how did you approach this when you went to Second Chance Band, and who did you talk to?
Actually, it's funny because my wife, Monica, Milton, approached her about it, and I said, we did it when I was at my other school. We did a jazz concert, and we did the
So
same idea.
who went to who now?
So he came to my wife,
Who?
and what's his name?
Jay Milton?
Jay Milton.
Okay.
Milton. He's in the band.
He's in the band.
And so he contacted her and said, we would like to do something for the band.
Okay.
And, do a collaborative thing. And I said, I think this will be a perfect event. And this was probably in August.
Wow, so that's a while
September.
ago they came
Yeah.
to you. Okay.
Yeah. And I thought it was a great idea. And I said, why not just do dinner and jazz?
Yeah, that is fantastic. Bob, any comments on that?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, sounds like a great night, you know. You got the Wayne County High School band, jazz band ensemble that's going to be playing. You've got Second Chance Band there with their full band there. And you got dinner starting at 7 and all that entertainment and fun and fundraising for the band boosters to help these kids. Tell us about the event, this event going down to Disney in May. What will the band be doing there? What's going on with that?
Well, it is an event that we're going to, and the students will spend 4 days, 3 nights there in Disney. This is the first weekend in May. And so what we're doing, we're going to go and do a concert, and then the next day at Disney.
Okay.
So we're going to go play a concert there, and then what we're going to do the next day, we're going to actually go with the Disney creators, and we're going to have a performance where they're going to be with us. We're going to sit in the recording studio, and we're going to create a CD that our kids are playing. So they're going to do a lot of sight reading that day.
Okay.
And then they're going to cut a track and show them how they put stuff together with their Disney creation and automation. So it's going to be really fun.
To get to go underneath Disney, down there where all the tunnels are.
Yeah, I know, right?
Where it all happens down there to make everybody have fun there at Disney. So that's first day concert, second day, going to the studio and see how they put all the stuff together, and what else after that?
Yeah, after that, we get to enjoy parks on all 3. So they got Park Hopper Pass. It'll be going down with a motor coach is going to take them, and nights in hotels and chaperones and everything. So
do you know what you're going to be playing at this concert at Disney in May?
I have not picked the music yet.
Okay,
so.
And do you know where on site that you'll be playing with?
Yeah, we'll be downtown Disney the first day. Disney Springs. It's not downtown Disney anymore. It's Disney Springs.
So they don't call it downtown Disney anymore. It's Disney Springs. See, people can go into that without having to go into the parks.
Yes.
Yeah, that's just
so
a whole
be
separate event next to the parks. Yeah.
Yes, and then the next one will be in Epcot, where we'll be creating all of the stuff with the Disney creators.
Yeah. I love Epcot. Been a long time since I've been there, but I guess they still have it like it used to be, where you could go to the different countries and see their cultures and food and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
I guess that's still there.
And so some of these kids, this will be their first time ever going to Disney. So it's a great opportunity for them to show them what Jesup is all about and see what Disney is all about.
Well, good. A lot going on with the band. This is exciting. So the fundraiser coming up on the 15th is going to be help these kids and their parents reduce the cost. So there's a lot to go down there. To go down to Disney and perform there at Disney Springs, formerly downtown Disney, and then learn over at the Epcot Center on how they put all that stuff together. And then just enjoy the park for a couple of days.
That's right.
All 3 parks.
Yep.
Okay. When you say 3 parks, it's been a long time. You got Disney, you got Epcot, and is it the Wild Adventures or something like that? Wild Kingdom?
4. You have Animal Kingdom and
Animal
Hollywood
Kingdom,
Studios.
that's it.
Yeah.
Animal Kingdom, right. Okay.
Yep.
And that'll be a lot of fun for that. But once again, let's
Also
highlight.
Universal Studios stuff.
Yeah, but that's not Disney.
It is part of Disney.
No, Universal's its own entity. It's its own private thing.
It's right down there in Orlando and Disney.
It's down there. It's down there. Universal is there in Orlando, but Disney's a separate entity, and Universal, actually, they compete against each other.
Wow.
For that discretionary dollar from
Great place to visit.
Either one of them's fantastic. Universal, I've never been to Universal. I'd like to go to it, but Disney's that just sounds fun. How did you set this up with Disney? How did this work out, Sean?
I worked with a tour company I've been using for years, and Lisa, she sent me some information. She was like, this will be a great opportunity for your kids. And I said, I love it. Can we reduce the cost? And so she got it to where it was $644 for the students and folks who want to go. So right now we have 109 people signed up to go.
Wow.
And it's there. So
all ready to go, huh? Mm-hmm. Well, good. But once again, let's emphasize the fundraiser itself. Tell us, like a person just tuned in, okay? Sean, we got the band director at Wayne County High School. Tell us what's going on with the fundraiser on December 15th at Wayne County High School with the band.
So the fundraiser again for December 15th is this Christmas, night of dinner and jazz. Will be a great date night. Tickets cost $25 in advance, $35 at the door. For the dinner part, we are offering free babysitting service with the purchase of that advance ticket as well. So you're getting the whole package. You're getting 2 sets of the shows, and you're also getting catered meal to you. So we have the students who are going to Disney. They will be serving them as well at the tables. They'll be bringing them their dinner plates, and they'll be doing it. So you can just sit back, relax, and kick your feet up, and just enjoy the dinner and show.
Yeah, and babysitting services are available as part of that $25. They'll have adults, teachers in there, along with the volunteer band students in there to watch the kids in the gym. So it'll be right down the hallway.
That's right.
If folks need someone they need to bring their kids and someone to watch them for them. This just sounds like a great event. Sounds like fun. Now, tickets are available, of course, from a lot of different band people, but is there any place that a person can actually physically go if they don't know a band student and can't get a hold of you? How can they get a ticket?
More than likely, we'll probably have some set in the front office of the Wayne County High School, and they will be able to just visit the front office. But
go there and buzz in and get your ticket in.
Yeah.
Okay. So for folks who don't know band, a band student or can't get a hold of you or the band boosters or whatever. Mm-hmm.
He has band practices most evenings this week with the wind ensemble and concert bands. Mm-hmm. We'll have boosters set up each night of those. I believe those are Tuesdays and Thursdays. That'll be up there with tickets starting Monday. We're getting the tickets printed this weekend. So Monday we'll have those tickets available for them to start coming and pick up. But they can go ahead and contact people to purchase them.
But do they practice each night, or you said just Tuesdays and Thursdays?
Tuesdays and Thursdays is when I'll have someone.
All right, so Tuesdays for band practice, people can go up there and get a ticket, right?
Correct.
Tuesday and Thursday.
In the band room at the high school,
In the band room at the high school. So after work, if you want to go there next Tuesday or Thursday.
They because we have wind ensemble rehearsal
on Monday too. Monday, Tuesday, and
6.
Thursday next week. If they want to go up to the band room afterward. What time do y'all start practicing?
I start at 3:30, and we end at 6.
Okay,
so this is the preparation for our concerts.
Sounds fantastic. This sounds like fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You ought to be.
It's going to be fun.
And I know as your band booster president, you've got to be excited about the funds being raised to help these kids go down to Disney next May.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the band, the vision he has with the band is just amazing, and what he wants to do with them over the next few years. And doing these kinds of trips really opens these students up to see, outside of Wayne County, what they can do with music, where they can go, that it can be a career, and a very lucrative one, and a very enjoyable one to me. And like he said, this is going to be a lot of these students' first trip to Disney. This may be the only chance they ever get to go to Disney. But to see what they're going to see, that's just what got me excited about it. And I said, whatever we got to do to raise the funds for you, we'll do it.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Look forward to it. Are y'all going to come back on again before the event?
Absolutely, if you'll have us.
You come back as often as you need to to give us updates and so forth. For the once again, the official name of the event on December 15th.
This Christmas, a night of dinner and jazz featuring Second Chance Band.
Okay, and the Wayne County High School
Jazz Band, yes.
Jazz Band. All right, Bob, any comments for him?
No, just make sure before you leave, give us the schedule of those concerts for those Christmas concerts so we can get that on the local list that people know, because people enjoy those Christmas concerts at the school.
Okay.
Definitely will.
All right. Take care, y'all. Look forward to seeing you soon. All right, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. And let's see here. We've got a comment here. Let's see if it has anything to do with the band. Or it could be something else. I don't know. You're listening to WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. And let's see here. We'll be back with more of the Butch and Bob Show in a moment. Well, Bob, we're going to have to stay with you because this computer is not working. It's just sitting here not doing nothing. So let's try this once again.
Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, we're going to have a holly jolly First Friday this year. The first Friday in December, the Downtown Development Authority will host First Fridays and Christmas Open House in downtown Jesup. Come visit the fabulous merchants on Friday, December 7th from 5 until 8 p.m. for tons of Christmas fun and, of course, great deals on gifts. Activities include cookie decorating, snow globe making, snowflake crafts, bam bomb ornaments, and lots more. Remember to shop local first this holiday season.
All right, 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. Someone just texted in, Bob. Serious question. Are the chamber and the powers to be to decide the parade date Georgia Tech fans? Nope. Matter of fact, most of them are Georgia fans. It's just that the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade, except for one year that I know of, has been on the first Saturday in December for as long as I know, ever since I moved back in 92. There's been 1 year that it hadn't. Other than that, it's always been the first Saturday in December. Doesn't matter what goes on with sports.
They flipped it 1 year and
Yeah.
didn't work out.
Didn't work out,
They
so-
left it like it is.
So it doesn't matter, you can't schedule something because there's always something going on every single weekend that seems to be important. So it's always been the first Saturday in December, except for that 1 year. And like I said, when I moved back here in 1992 and purchased the radio station, it was on the first Saturday then. It had been on the first Saturday way before that. And for probably about 35, 40 years now, it's always been on that first Saturday in December, except for 1 year. Let's see here. I asked Bob, does he still think we do not have a chance against Alabama?
Of course we have a chance against Alabama.
Of course we got a chance against Alabama.
I think we're going to win the game.
Man, we just about beat them last year in the national championship game.
Should have beat them last year.
Yeah, woulda, shoulda, coulda, Bob.
Yeah. I just feel good about it. And Georgia's offense is rolling on all cylinders. And I said, they just got to keep two on the sidelines. That's the key. Just run the clock, run Swift, run Holyfield. They'll pass out to Miko Hardman every now and then. Get free. I think the difference is Rodrigo Blankenship. I got him kicking a 52-yard field goal to win at 31-28.
That's your prediction.
That's
huh?
my prediction. 31-28, Georgia.
He said Holyfield. Is that the son of the boxer?
It's Evander's son, yeah.
Yeah.
Having a great year running back. Elijah
Holyfield.
Yeah, Evander's in the stands every game. He doesn't miss. So,
Well, I'm sure he doesn't.
Georgia's, I feel good about it. Somebody's got to beat Alabama. I said, just keep telling them they can't win forever.
Yeah.
They've won and won and won and won. Sooner or later, somebody's going to beat them. Georgia almost beat them last year in the championship game, got the revenge factor. It's really a home field advantage for Georgia. I mean, they're playing right there in Atlanta. Should be about a 60-40 split, I would think. And I'm sure Alabama will buy all their tickets, but I'm sure mostly the stadium will be filled with Georgia fans. I feel good about it. Odds makers don't like us, so they got us
By double digits down.
I think it's a 13-point spread right now. So
The same guy just texted in, or woman just texted in. I guess Bob changed his mind since 2 months ago. The 2 months ago, did you think we didn't have a chance against Alabama in the SEC championship?
I didn't think anybody had a chance against Alabama. I was like Dabo Swinney was Alabama and everybody else. What he said, the rest of us. There's Alabama and the rest of us, because their program's just, Saban's the best coach in America. Plus, he has the best quarterback he's ever had. And I said, the more I watch the kid play, the more impressed I am with him. I think he's definitely going to win the Heisman Trophy. He's just a phenomenal athlete.
Is he a sophomore?
He's just a sophomore.
Just sophomore.
Gets the ball out quickly. The big concern is Georgia's secondary against their receivers. I mean, normally we put Baker on their best receiver on the opposing team, but Alabama's got 4 national NFL receivers out there, so we don't have 4 NFL quarterbacks. So that's and then plus 2, it gets it out so quickly. But I just think the key is to just control the clock, run the ball, have the advantage in special teams. I just see Georgia winning the game. I've been visualizing it for weeks now. Georgia wins somehow, some way. So. Plus, I want, Georgia's the only way to get in the Final Four is to get in. I think Bama's still in if they lose. So
you think Bama's still in if they lose a close one to Georgia?
I think even if they lose by 10, 12 points, I mean, Bama's been the number 1 team all season long. I can't see them dropping from 1.
So let's go with that scenario right there. Ohio State's probably going to beat Northwestern. You know that Clemson's going to
kill. Clemson's in. The question is who's in.
Clemson and Notre Dame are definitely in, right?
Is Oklahoma, Ohio State going to get in? That's the question.
So if Georgia wins,
wins, Georgia's going to probably.
They'll be number 2. You think Notre Dame will be 1?
No, Clemson will go to 1.
I mean, Clemson will go to 1. Notre Dame 2.
No, Georgia will go to 2 if Georgia beats Alabama. Notre Dame will be 3 and Bama will be 4. Okay. And Georgia and Notre Dame will have the rematch from last year's great game up in South Bend.
So Ohio State and Oklahoma will once again be left out.
And they'll be yelling, screaming, hollering, crying, and they'll be yelling for expansion.
Just getting changed to 8 games. I mean, the 6 big conferences and 2 wild cards.
The problem is the contracts all the way to whatever 20. I mean, I think it's 20,
way on the 20 sometimes.
It's 2022 or something like that. So, I mean, but everybody wants to. It's like Jonathan said. Everybody says it's a simple formula. You get to 5 conference champions and 3 at-large teams. You got 8 teams.
5 conference and 3 at-large.
So
okay.
you just roll with that. So that way, if you win your conference championship, you're in the playoff format. And if you have the 3 at-large teams like UCF's undefeated, that's been yelling and screaming for the last couple of years. You can put them in a couple.
And Notre Dame. I mean, they're not football. They're not part of the
like
conference.
Jonathan
All the
said,
other sports are ACC.
Even if you go to 8, they're going to be the 9th and 10th team will be yelling and screaming. But you know,
you got the best 8 in
At least
there.
it'll be better.
Yeah.
At least you know if you win your conference championship, you're in for sure. So that's why those championship games. You know, it's going to be sad if I mean, I can understand the hard feelings for if Oklahoma wins their championship and say they blow out Texas and Ohio State blows out Northwestern, and there they are with 1 loss, and Georgia beats Alabama and Bama. I'm just telling you, mark it down. If Bama loses, they're not dropping from 1 to 5.
Yeah, that's a long way to drop.
They're staying in the top 4 because they've been the number 1 dominant team all year long. Plus, it's Nick Saban. Alabama got in last year, didn't even play for the SEC championship.
No, they didn't.
That was the big controversial last year.
And then they didn't win the national championship.
And I kept telling everybody they're not kicking Bama out. So Georgia's unfortunately the team's. There's some people saying that if Georgia loses a close game, some may keep Georgia in the top 4, but I don't see that happening. I see if Oklahoma wins their championship in Ohio, it'll be between those two.
So what about Ohio State, the way they did, they just whipped up on Michigan? I mean, that's got to be, say, hey, look at what we did to Michigan. They were in the top 4.
Yeah, they also got blown up by Purdue.
They did get blown out by Purdue. So.
That's the thing. Georgia hasn't lost to LSU, which I wish LSU would have won that 74-72 game because it would have looked better for Georgia's resume. But since they lost, but Georgia.
Who did they lose that game to?
Texas A&M.
That
was wild.
Was there any defense out? Was the defensive squads out there at all?
Yeah, it was a great game. It just went to overtime. They played 7.
So they just played overtime. Yeah.
Played 7 overtimes. The final score was 74-72 in favor of Texas.
And it wasn't basketball, folks. It was football.
It was a great game.
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
All right, well, we got to get out of here, Bob. Have a great day. All right, the world famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear, by Murphy Builder Supply, Northeast Broad Street in Jesup, and by the Women's Health Center in downtown Jesup at Cherry Street and Broad Street, and the Wolf Animal Hospital in West Cherry Street right here in good old Jesup, Georgia.
The world famous Butch and Bob Show.